today I'm telling you the best roller coaster in my top 5 favorite countries, aka flags, in the FIFA World Cup, aka the FIFA community, aka one of my favorite soccer teams from countries. Starting off with number 1 is Portugal, which is my top 5th favorite country, aka soccer team in the FIFA community. It's home to Cristiano Ronaldo and the World Cup as well. So yeah, this is Montanha Russia at Astro Show Park. I forgot the name. Astro Show. This is called Montanha Russia, Astro Show Family Park in Portugal. Because Portugal, this ride looks pretty cool. It's sick, and it's like the one water ride at Energylandia in Poland. But that's not Poland. It's not one of my favorite countries in the World Cup. So this is my 5th favorite country in the World Cup right now. Because Portugal is home to Cristiano Ronaldo. It's really home to Cristiano Ronaldo, and that's the reason why I like Portugal as my 5th favorite country in the FIFA World Cup, aka my in the soccer community, in the FIFA community. So Portugal is definitely a very good. They play very good in the World Cup. They're still attending the World Cup. The World Cup is still going. As to this day, as making this video, the World Cup is still going. So they're in one of the final matches of the World Cup. Portugal, as I'm making this video. So Portugal is definitely my fifth favorite country in the FIFA World Cup, aka my favorite soccer team. And I think because it's home to Cristiano Ronaldo, and they're playing in the World Cup. And yeah. Hopefully one year they will have Portugal in a World Cup. Will be hosting Portugal, thanks to Cristiano Ronaldo. But Cristiano Ronaldo's probably last World Cup ever, since he's not gonna play in the World Cup in 2026. Okay, back to the video. This is my 4th favorite country in the FIFA World Cup, aka in the soccer team, aka the FIFA community. Alright, my number 4 favorite country in the World Cup, aka soccer team, aka the FIFA community, is England. It's because England plays very good in the soccer community. They have a lot of soccer YouTubers, and the soccer population is very high. And this is my favorite roller coaster in England. I haven't rode it, but I see the coolest roller coaster in England is Smiler at Alton Towers in aka the UK, aka the United Kingdom. And it looks cool, and celebrities rode it. It has like a creepy, it's a Smiler. It's called the Smiler. It's home to the Smiler movie. It has good theming, good station, good launches. I think it's probably a Gerslauer. But let me tell you the story. In 2015, they had a very bad accident until people were sent to the hospital, which is bad. But it's now back in function. It opened in 2013. And I forgot to tell you when the other roller coaster opened, and the one in Portugal, but it doesn't matter. This roller coaster opened in 2013, and yeah, you should definitely ride it. It's in Alton Towers in England, in the UK, which is my 4th favorite country in the World Cup, and the soccer community, and the FIFA community. So you should definitely go to Alton Towers if you're in England, or if you're British enthusiast. Go to Alton Towers. Don't go to there's also Blackpool Pleasure Beach and Thought Park, which they have Stealth. Blackpool Pleasure Beach has the Pepsi roller coaster, which is the same thing as Steel Force Adorning. But yeah, this is my 4th favorite country in the. Alright, now we got my 3rd favorite country in the World Cup. My top 3 favorite country in the World Cup is Brazil, because I have a lot of friends who I know who like the World Cup and who is a part of Brazil team in the World Cup currently of 2022 of the Qatar World Cup. So yeah, and Brazil plays very good. That also includes the roller coasters. There's actually one roller coaster in Brazil, a rare one. This is actually one of my favorite roller coasters in Brazil. This is called Catapult at Hopix Copus. I don't know. Hopix Park. I don't know. I forgot the name of the park. It's in Brazil. It's actually a Soroscope shuttle loop. It's actually a rare roller coaster, Soroscope shuttle loop. You guys already know in Montezuma's Ranch and Knott's Berry Farm, it's the same thing. It's a Superman roller coaster. It's a Superman roller coaster. It's actually next to a Sky Coaster, and it's in Brazil because Brazil is my third favorite country in the World Cup, because Brazil, they play good, and they already host the World Cup. They hosted the 2014 World Cup. and that World Cup was very cool. They had music that I really heard when I was a child. They had like very good music. They posted popular music of that World Cup, of the 2014 World Cup, and that music I really heard that music a lot when I was like young, like the music from the 2014 World Cup, I heard it a lot when I was a child. I remember old memories from that World Cup, the 2014 one. That was very good. Brazil, it's definitely my top third favorite country in the World Cup, and it's definitely the roller coaster of Brazil. I forgot the name. But this Roscachou loop in Brazil is definitely looks cool. It's rare. It used to be at Kings Dominion. It operated at Kings Dominion for a couple of years, and they relocated this coaster at Jolly Roger Amusement Park in Maryland, which I've been, and I have a video of that, which was a year ago. And after that, it was relocated here. So yeah, they used to be at Kings Dominion for a couple of years, and then the Jolly Roger Amusement Park in Maryland for a couple of years. And it was relocated to Brazil. That's pretty rare. That's the reason why Brazil is my top third favorite country in the World Cup. Since they hosted the World Cup in 2014, there's a lot of memories. That includes the music. And this roller coaster, I'm choosing this roller coaster because this roller coaster used to be at Kings Dominion here in the States. And also Jolly Roger. And yeah, you should definitely go over there. Catapult, yeah, it's called Catapult Roscachou, since there aren't new Roscachou loops in the world anymore. So yeah, that's my top third favorite country in the World Cup is Brazil, definitely, period. Let me tell you my top second country in the World Cup. Alright, my second favorite country in the World Cup, aka in the soccer team, aka FIFA community, is Mexico. Viva Mexico, aka Mexico. And this is the best roller coaster in Mexico. Superman Ultimate Escape at Six Flags, Mexico. It's a Morgan Hyper, and Mexico, because of the World Cup, since they play very good, but they were eliminated for 2022, sadly, in Qatar. Mexico was eliminated, unfortunately, in Qatar just yesterday. And everybody from Mexico going back home from Qatar, which is bad. They're not playing until 2026 during the North American World Cup. And speaking of that year, Mexico is actually going to host the 2026 World Cup, and they're going to host it in 2 stadiums, and they're also going to play in the World Cup in that year. So they're going to play in Monterrey, and they're also going to play in, what else? Another stadium. Also, Mexico has very good teams in the World Cup. They have Football America, and I don't know what else. And it's now to the roller coaster, Superman Ultimate Escape. Superman Ultimate Escape is a very good roller coaster. Like, it is like very hella good. It's a Morgan Hyper. There's also other good roller coasters too. There's Medusa, which is in the same park. What else? What else we got? Zombie on Monterrey, which is formerly another former roller coaster. Chimera La Feria, which is Mexico, which is in America now, which is in Indiana. So yeah, we took your roller coaster in La Feria, which is abandoned now. We also got the one roller coaster in South Magica. I forgot, in Guadalajara. I don't know. I think they're playing in Guadalajara. No, there's gonna be one World Cup in 4 years. The next World Cup, they're gonna host it in Mexico. They're gonna host it in Mexico City, and they're gonna host it in Monterrey in 4 years in one of the stadiums. So yeah, hopefully in 2026 I'll be down to go to Mexico and go see the World Cup. And then I don't know if the channel's gonna be still out in that year. I'll be like in 17 or 18 years old in that year. So yeah, that's the reason why this is my second favorite team in the World Cup is Mexico. And I know we lost yesterday in Qatar, but it doesn't matter. We'll win in 4 years. We got you in 4 years. In 4 years, we will win in 4 years. Come on, 4 years. But this is not my number one team in the World Cup, aka the FIFA community in the FIFA community. So this is actually my second favorite team in the World Cup, which is Mexico. My number one favorite team, I'll tell you right now, which I just gonna be too hard, but I'll tell you right now. This is it for top 2. So yeah, here we go. Alright, my number one favorite team in the FIFA World Cup, aka the FIFA community, is Argentina. Because Argentina has a higher chance to win in the World Cup than Brazil. Because Argentina has very good. This is the only roller coaster I found. And this is just a green SLC in Argentina. This is the only roller coaster. Argentina has like roller coasters. They also have a Vekoma Boomerang in this park. And yeah, it's a blue and green roller coaster Boomerang in Argentina. And yeah, Argentina does not have good roller coasters. This is all I found, but this is actually my favorite team in the World Cup is Argentina. And you can never forget about this one guy who let Argentina beat Mexico in the World Cup in Qatar is Messi. That boy plays very good in the World Cup. We got Messi and others. They're still playing in the World Cup. They're gonna play finals. Argentina is still playing in finals. Well, back to roller coasters. This theme park currently has only 2 roller coasters. Argentina, I think this is the only theme park in Argentina and the only roller coasters in Argentina. There's Vekoma Boomerang and the SLC, which is they have raw footage. There's also rare to find footage of this roller coaster in Argentina. But who cares? Argentina is actually my favorite team in the World Cup, aka the FIFA community, aka the soccer team. So yeah, that's gonna do it for my top 5, the best roller coasters in my top 5 favorite teams in the FIFA World Cup, aka the FIFA community, aka soccer teams. And that's gonna do it for the video. Let me know, should I do it with basketball teams or football teams like cities in the United States? I will do that for my top 5 for the next one. I just did it with soccer teams, and my 5th soccer teams, and I can't believe it worked. It worked really well. This is my number one favorite team in the World Cup is Argentina. And yeah, you can go back and look at the other ones if you haven't seen it. So yeah, then you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that post notifications on. Argentina win, and yeah, I'll see you guys next one.